Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today, we're looking at how to choose the right yacht for your trip. Subscribe for more yacht charter insights. The link is in the description. The smartest place to start is with your group, not with the yacht. Think about who's coming, why you're traveling, and how you like to spend your days. That single step narrows the choices and helps you find a yacht that fits naturally rather than forcing your trip to fit the yacht. Consider cabins and privacy first. Count how many doubles you need, whether you need child-friendly twins, and whether anyone requires a main deck master for easier access. Look at where those cabins sit on the deck plan. Cabins near the engine room are sometimes noisier underway. Cabins on the main deck are easier for guests with limited mobility. A detail worth noticing is whether twin cabins can convert to doubles. That flexibility can be useful for mixed groups. For smaller family groups or 2 to 4 couples, a 28-30-metre motor yacht often offers the best value. As an example, Sunseeker's 28-metre motor yacht Play the Game is a proven family-friendly charter. Built by Sunseeker, she's about 28 metres in length, typically sleeps 8 guests in 4 cabins, and often charters around $60,000 to $70,000 per week, plus expenses. Key features include a bright main salon with large windows, a generous flybridge for outdoor dining, and easy access to the water. She's a good example when you want a compact footprint that still feels like a much larger yacht. An insider tip: on a yacht this size, the flybridge is the social hub. Plan breakfast and sunset drinks there, and ask the crew to set up shade and windscreens for comfort on breezier days. Next, choose your destination and season. This drives many practical decisions: the yacht's draft, the kind of shade you'll want, whether stabilizers are essential, and the toy selection. For shallow anchorages and sandbars, the Bahamas requires a yacht with a relatively shallow draft and a capable tender that can navigate skinny water. For the Mediterranean, shade and airflow on deck become important in midsummer heat, while spring and late summer benefit from enclosed deck options and good weather protection. A mid-size Heezen is a strong fit for the Bahamas. Heezen's 44-metre At-Last is a classic example. Built by Heezen approximately 44 metres in length, she accommodates up to 11 guests and often charters around $140,000 per week, plus expenses. Why it's a good fit: she combines generous deck space with a relatively shallow draft for her size, making it easier to explore cays and coves. She typically carries a strong toy lineup for active charters. From my experience, At-Last-style yachts shine on water-focused itineraries where guests want to be in and out of the sea all day. A small tip here: if you're set on the Bahamas, book early for peak holiday weeks, but consider shoulder season for friendlier seas and better availability. Lifestyle and mood matter. Decide what you want the yacht to do for your days on board. Do you prefer a beach club forward design with a seamless connection to the water, or a yacht that prioritizes a large sun deck with a pool and outdoor lounge? Do you want a full gym, a spa room, or a quiet cinema? These choices will quickly eliminate yachts that look impressive but don't match your habits. San Lorenzo's 52-metre Seven Sins is a strong lifestyle example. Built by San Lorenzo, about 52 metres in length, typically for 10 guests in 5 cabins, and often from around $270,000 per week, plus expenses. Her signature feature is a glass-bottom pool on the aft deck that filters light into the beach club below, with folding terraces that open to the sea. It's ideal for guests who spend long afternoons at anchor and want an easy, elegant water connection. A detail worth noticing: on a yacht like this, the crew can transform the beach club from a gym in the morning to a lounge by sunset. Let them know your daily rhythm on day one, and they'll tailor the space to match. Now think about the type of yacht: motor or sailing. Most first-time charterers choose motor yachts for speed, stability, and larger interior volume. But if your dream is the feeling of moving under sail, the experience is entirely different. Calmer, quieter, and more connected to the wind and sea. Sailing yachts can be very comfortable, but they tend to have less interior volume per metre than motor yachts, so cabin size and headroom may be tighter, and your itinerary may be shaped more by weather. A benchmark sailing example is the 88-metre Maltese Falcon, built by Perini Navi. She's roughly 88 metres in length, sleeps up to 12 guests, and typically charters around $460,000 per week, plus expenses. Her diner rig with 3 rotating masts and multiple sails delivers a distinctive sailing experience with modern control. Guests often enjoy movie nights projected onto a sail and long, quiet passages without engine noise. If you are considering a sailing charter, discuss wind patterns for your chosen season and plan flexibility into your itinerary. An insider tip: pack soft-sided luggage for easier storage on sailing yachts and ask the crew for an early read on likely wind windows for longer legs. Let's talk comfort underway. Stabilizers reduce roll and motion both at anchor and underway, and they matter more than most people realize. If anyone in your group is sensitive to motion, ask specifically for zero-speed stabilizers, and be open to slightly larger or heavier yachts, which can feel calmer in a swell. Also, check sun and wind protection on the top deck. A good sunshade, windbreaks, and a misting system can transform a hot midday lounge into a pleasant place to relax. Here's where budget meets reality. The weekly charter rate is the starting point. On top of the base rate, most charters add an advanced provisioning allowance called APA to cover fuel, food and beverages, dockage, and incidentals. For motor yachts, APA is often 30 to 35% of the base rate. For sailing yachts, it can be closer to 25-30%. Taxes and VAT may apply depending on your itinerary, and if the yacht has to reposition to your start port, delivery fees can apply. Crew gratuity is customary at the end of the charter, typically 10-15% of the base rate in many regions, based on service. The practical tip is to set a total trip budget, then work backward. Your broker should present options that fit everything, not just the base rate. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.